What's up everyone, it's Jeremy. You might notice that the background looks a little different. I am on work assignment in Nashville doing some cool stuff, but I still want to get this string showdown to you all because I found a new brand of strings that I think are really cool. Basically, this is going to be Cleartone Phosphor Bronze versus Elixir Nanoweb Phosphor Bronze. So Elixirs are pretty much my favorite brand of strings right now, but these Cleartones are really giving them a run for their money. Actually, I think they are almost just as good. They don't feel as slick as the Elixir Phosphor Bronze, but they sound really good right out of the box. So I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about these examples. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, but essentially we're gonna go through 4 examples, which are basically strumming, finger picking, some arpeggio, and just a little bit like a funk groove percussive thing going on, just to kind of detail the differences between these strings. Also, I kind of say this all the time, but wearing headphones is really going to make your experience go further because YouTube does a lot of compression, and then also you're not really going to hear the minute differences when you're listening on like laptop speakers or a phone or anything like that. But check out this first example. Let me know your comments below. I'm going to be back at the end of the video with my final thoughts. So the Cleartones really impressed me. My last batch of Showdowns with the string joys, I really disliked those strings. So I just kind of felt like, oh, well, these strings are probably gonna be similar to the string joys. And I just thought I wasn't gonna like them. But I was like crazy surprised about how much I did like them. And I compared them right away to the Elixirs because just how they sounded. They sounded really bright right out of the box. I've had them on my guitar for about 2 weeks now, so that brightness has sort of subsided, which is sort of interesting. A lot of times when you put new acoustic guitar strings on your guitar, they're gonna be sort of bright out of the box, and that tends to dissipate slowly over time. So I'm 2 weeks in and I feel like the strings are kind of where they're going to be at as from like a sonic perspective. But they still sound great, they feel good. Again, they're not as slick as the Elixirs. The Elixirs have like a nice thick coating on them, which I actually prefer. But if you kind of like that uncoated string feel, then I think these are gonna be for you because they sound like Elixirs, but they feel just like an uncoated string. And a lot of people really like that. Not necessarily me included, but I know that's sort of a thing for people out there. Anyway, I'm really curious, what are your thoughts on this? Have you tried these Cleartones before? I've never heard of them until a commenter told me to try them because they are like louder than traditional strings. I didn't notice them being louder one way or another, but they just sort of sounded good to me. But it was the first time I've ever heard of these strings. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.